ready.
Do you remember what it was like to be young, just getting started out hunting with a hound? Did you have trouble finding a good dog, hunting gear, or just getting a ride to the field? Were you successful in those early years? Did you do a lot of winning? How were your handling skills way back then? Could you have taken your hound to place in the Final Four of the World Hunt in back-to-back seasons? Or go on a streak where you won 4 hunts in a row? Won the whole thing. Sounds like a tall order, but today we'll hear from a young man that has done just that and a whole lot more. I'm always excited to bring you a voice of the next generation of hunters. Help me welcome Nathan Terry to the program. Well, hey Nathan, how are you doing today?
Good, you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. I've been really excited to talk to you. I've been following you online a little bit. I've seen you winning a bunch here lately, and was just really eager to talk to you. And so, but before I get into my questions, for people that don't know Nathan Terry, could you just tell us a little about yourself and how you got into hunting?
Yeah, I'm Greg's nephew. I got into hunting with my dad and Greg. He just taught me everything, and that's really just how I got into it.
And when you say Greg, you're talking about Greg White?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Greg White's attached to the American Beagle Club?
Yes, sir.
All right. So he's kind of, they were the guys that helped you get started. So are they the people that maybe have influenced you the most here early on?
Yes. Mostly Greg.
Okay.
Because he's tried to teach me and how to be a better person and know the rules and stuff like that.
As you started this hunt, how long have you been doing it? I mean, have you been doing this 6 months, 6 years? How long have you been doing
I did it since I was 6 years old, so 11 years.
Okay. So you're 17. Well, you're driving now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I wasn't sure how old you were. I just knew that you looked like a young strapping lad from the pictures. I just wasn't sure of your age. But okay, so 17 years old, you're just in the thick of it. Been doing this for 11 years. That's a good long time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the majority of your life.
On and off.
Yeah, that's the majority of your life that you've been hunting with beagles. Now, have you always competition hunting? Did you start out just rabbit hunting, gun hunting, pleasure hunting?
We usually pleasure hunt a little bit, but mostly competition.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've been successful at it. I mean, I keep seeing you on those winners pictures, and so what are some of your favorite hounds that you've handled?
Well, Gurl, but she's won me a lot of money, and that 9 dog that Greg owns, she's won me a lot. That was one of the top 2 main ones.
Well, tell us a little about them. I mean, tell us a little bit. So now I've seen you win a lot with Gurl. So let's back up. So did you hunt 9 before Gurl?
Yeah, I hunted 9 for I think 2 or 3 years, probably a little longer.
Well, tell us about 9. I mean, tell us what kind of dog that was. Is that a female or a male?
It's a female. She's like red. She's a real nice jump dog.
Mm-hmm.
And we hunted PKC, so the lines was usually 175, 50, 25. So she usually got first strike and usually second, third line.
And how about Gurl? How does she compare to her? Gurl's a little Bluetick, isn't she?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what's her hunting style? What's she like?
She hunts for anything she can find. If she don't find a rabbit about an hour, she gonna go find something to run.
Well, how big is she? I mean, I've seen you up there on these podiums, and you're surrounded by these big old male dogs that look like they're about 20 inches tall. And I'm like, no, they're not 20 inches tall. But how she's smaller than they are. So what size is she?
I don't really know the right size, but she's like 14 quarters, something like right in there.
Okay. Well, I think she's pretty. I think she's a good looking dog. What do you like most about hunting her? Like when you're in those hunts, I mean, is she easy to call? What kind of mouth does she have?
She has just a screaming like a woman screaming. She hunts. I like hunting her during the summer because some dogs like to come out there and sit down and quit, and she's gonna go out there and find something.
Well, where did she come from? I mean, what do you know anything about her breeding or anything?
The only thing I know is mom and dad. Greg it was her name's Belle. I don't know all of it, but her dad was Zach Hibbert's Duke.
Well, she sounds like a really nice dog. You'd say Nine and Gurl are probably two of your favorites, maybe two of the best dogs as far as the competition stuff goes. And so I know if you've been doing this for 11 years, you've hunted with quite a few dogs. Tell us about one or two, or however how many you want to, that impressed you, that you thought, man, that's a good dog.
Yeah, that Darryl dog that Chris Calhoun, he used to own, he sold to Mark. He was a real nice dog. He was pretty lucky, but he was still nice. He'd go out there and hunt, score lines, and there's another couple of dogs like that Jack dog that Will Marshall has. I've liked him.
Well, who do you think's maybe got the hottest dog in the country right now? And we're taping it. It's actually Friday the 13th in February. We're taping this in 2026. Who's got the hottest dog in the country?
I ain't trying to be like selfish or nothing, but I'm liking Gurl. She's the top dog right now. She's won a lot.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being a little confident in your dog. I'd be worried about you if you weren't. Well, I like that. Well, tell us about a favorite memory that you've had, over the years. Tell us about a good time.
Well, I've hunted Gurl for a little while, and she's won a lot. She's won 3 pro hunts in a row, top 4 world hunts back to back. She's just a real nice dog.
Wow.
So that's probably my favorite memory between the dogs I've hunted.
Do you ever get nervous in these hunts? I mean, you hunt in these big hunts, including a couple world hunts. I mean, do you ever get nervous anymore?
Not as much, but when I first started hunting Gurl, I got a little nervous because I knew she'd run deer.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of those high-powered ones will, won't they?
Yeah.
And after you've done this for a number of years, you're bound to see crazy stuff while you're out and about.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen while you've been out hunting?
I ain't really seen much crazy, but just dogs running, deers, cats, just off game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's you hunt long enough, you just see them get into all kinds of things.
Yeah.
I've seen them treeing turkeys on a cast. I mean, it's been some wild stuff over the years. Well, Nathan, I should ask you this in the beginning, but what part of the country are you in? And could you tell us maybe what the conditions are like there? I mean, what does it look like where you hunt? And what kind of dog does it take to be successful where you live? So, kind of a 2-part question. Where are you in the U.S. and what does it look like there? And then what kind of dog does it take to be successful there?
I'm down south in Alabama, probably northwest. Something right in there, and then type of dog, you probably just need like a nice jump dog and just a real quick, fast dog.
Mm-hmm.
But the conditions and stuff down here, like October of last year was real nice, but here lately, when I ran, it wasn't real too good.
Mm-hmm. I gotta tell you, right here at my house, it's been terrible, like for about a month or so. It's been really, really tough, and tougher than most years. That I can remember, and I'm just hoping when spring pops up around here, we're going to be back in business because we've been on a dry spell. It'll break your confidence.
Yeah.
It's natural when you're a competitor and you're out there competing at the highest levels like you are. I think it's pretty natural to have people that are your friendly adversaries, there's people that you come up against that sometimes you just want to beat them a little bit more than everybody else. Who's somebody you just like to beat while you're out there? in these hunts?
Well, they know who it is, Greg White. Everybody knows that at the clubhouse and everything. That's the one person I'd want to beat.
When you're on a cast, I mean, do you talk a lot? Are you talking smack to anybody? Or are you a quiet guy? What?
I talk. If they talk to me, I talk smack back. But usually, only time I talk is someone talks to me, or I just want to say something.
Mm-hmm. I think I might know the answer to this, but if you ran up against a hound-related problem or a question you had about something that has to do with hounds, and you could only call one person, who are you going to call?
I'll probably call Greg, since he's the owner of ABC. He's been doing it for a little while, knows most of the rules. So I just probably call him.
Mm-hmm. Now, Nathan, do you get to hunt outside of Alabama very often? Have you scooted around and hunted in these other states much?
Yes, sir. I've went to probably 10 different states, something like that, 10, 15.
Wow. Well, tell us about your favorite parts of the country. Do you have a favorite place to hunt?
Oh, yeah. I like the Arkansas spot. I've liked Kentucky and Tennessee.
Okay.
I don't know the exact spots, but the only one I know is Tennessee, and that's Belfast.
What is it that you like about it? Is it the terrain itself? Or is it they just have a lot of rabbits, or what makes you like those parts of the country so much?
They just have plenty of rabbits and just good running.
Mm-hmm. Do you have, if you had to go to a hunt right now and you could only choose one hunt to go to the rest of the year, you could go to any club in the country. Do you have a favorite club that you'd go to?
Not really. There's a couple, 2 or 3.
Is there any one or two or three of those you want to call out? We'll give them some good praise here.
Well, like I said, Belfast, and I've liked down here in Alabama, like Town Creek wise, and probably I can't remember. It's Elton, Kentucky, or something like that. Mm-hmm. That's probably just my main top 3.
Well, Nathan, you're old enough now you can drive. So I don't know if you're driving to the hunts or not. But there was a time when you first started out that before you even had a driver's license that you had to rely on people around you to help you support you in this hunting thing. What are some of the challenges for young people when they're first starting out? Is it getting a good dog? Is it having money to get entry fees? Is it just getting there and back? Just having somebody to ride with at the hunt? Like what did you worry about, or did you worry about any of that when you first started out?
I didn't really worry about much. Greg he pays all my entry fees. He buys the dogs and just raises them.
Well, you're a lucky dude. I'm gonna tell you, Nathan. I'm beginning to see it. I don't understand it. Here the man is. He's raising dogs and paying your entry fees, and it's the man you want to beat the most.
Yeah. It sounds a little bad. But...
No, I get it. If you could give advice to other young people out there that may be interested in rabbit hunting and getting into this competition side of the business, what kind of advice would you give them?
Well, the beagles nowadays are getting real expensive. A nice one would probably be $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, but I've seen some people give 8, 10. It's just high maintenance nowadays, and you just have to have the places to run, like you said, money for entries and way to get there and back.
Mm-hmm. Why do you like it so much? What is it about competition hunting that keeps you so interested in it?
I don't really know. I just did it all my life, so I'm just used to it. I don't really know.
I figured, because as a young man already, Nathan, you've been able to travel most of the Southeast and maybe Midwest there. So you get to travel, you get to meet new people. hunting with a lot of good dogs. So a lot of, it sounds like there's a lot of things in there that could keep you going and keep you interested. And plus, I got to tell you the truth, Nathan, it's more fun when you're winning.
Yeah, it's way more fun winning. You can beat definitely the first couple rounds of a pro hunt, world hunt, whatever it is, you get out.
Where do you see yourself in the future? Are you going to keep doing this? If I dialed you up 5, 10, 15 years from now, are you going to still be in this?
It's real iffy. I probably will be. I just won't have like a lot of dogs, my own. I don't have many right now. I probably have 1, 2, my own. Mm-hmm. But it just depends on how life's going, money, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me ask you this: if you could design the perfect dog for you, I mean, if you could build one just from scratch, what would they look like? What would they sound like? And how would they hunt?
Well, I've always liked blue dogs, like Gurl, but I'd like to sound like more of like a squeak, because that's really mostly what I've hunted, or squeak and like squall. But what was the other question?
Just how would they hunt?
I'd want them to hunt until I started calling them in. I don't like dogs come up here and sit around. Mm-hmm. I've had this 2 dog that Greg owns. That she's real young, but I'd hunt her, and she got scratched a couple times for not hunting because she just come up here and sit down. So I just can't stand dogs like that.
No, that's not a lot of fun. I've been on the receiving end of that too. Yeah, anybody's done it long enough's been there probably. It sounds like a pretty good dog. I do. I would love to come hunt with the girl sometime. She sounds like a terrific little dog. So if you couldn't hunt in a hunt, but you had to pick somebody else to handle your dog for you, you just can't make it, and it's a big deal. I mean, you really want to win this hunt, and you could pick anybody that you know of in the country to handle your dog for you in that hunt. Who would you want to hunt your dog for you?
Well, other than Greg, I'd probably pick one of my cousins, like Blake Glasgow or Dakota Glasgow. They really know dogs and rules and stuff like that. And
yeah, I heard somebody tell me this years ago. If you're going to play in the major leagues, you always have to have a minor league team. So, and what they meant by that was, you always have to be working on your next generation of dogs. So you're hunting Gurl now and being very successful. Well, what's behind her? Do you have anything you kind of identified as kind of your up-and-coming dogs?
That 2 dog.
2?
She's real nice. She's gotten a little older since that scratching deal. She usually goes out there and hunts now. Mm-hmm. She's quicker than Gurl running a rabbit, but for competition, Gurl swings, cuts, does whatever she can to get to the front.
Mm-hmm. And do you show at all, or you just strictly hunt? Do you hunt and show?
What do you mean?
Like, do you show them at bench shows, or and hunt them in the hunts as well? Do you do both?
I don't really show them on like a bench shows. I just hunt them in competitions and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, Nathan, what do you do outside of hunting? I mean, what else are you into?
Well, I just run dogs, deer hunt, fish, school, try to work, but I don't really got a job right now. I just work with my aunt, chicken houses.
Oh, yeah. What kind of chickens are they?
They're just laying egg chickens. I don't know what they're called.
Layers, yeah. Yeah, that's something else for the folks that have never been inside of a chicken house. Tell us what it smells like, Nathan.
It smells pretty bad. I mean, chicken be biting your leg or whatever, and and you have to clean the eggs with a knife or something. It just, I don't like it.
I remember the first time I went into a chicken house. If you're not ready for it, it'll about take your breath away. It's an interesting smell in there, but yeah, it's different. It sure is. That's good honest work right there. So what's your favorite? What's your favorite class in school? Do you have anything that you're interested in any more than anything else?
Well, I've always hated English. I can't stand English, but math is my go-to if I had to choose one.
Oh, that's a lot of money in math.
Yeah, I've gotten real close to failing English a couple of years. I would get like a 60 passing.
What do you want to do when you graduate from high school? Do you have any plans yet?
Well, I'm doing HVAC in trade school right now.
Excellent.
But I'd like to weld, MIG weld mostly. But I don't really know, really. I need to make my decision up. I only got one more year.
Mm-hmm. Well, those are really good career choices. You could make a killing up here in my part of the country with HVAC in the last few weeks when everybody's systems were failing because of all this nasty weather we've had.
Yeah, down here, I think it's the top worst pay of the state. I think our minimum wage is like $7.25.
Mm-hmm.
It's something like that. But around here, you might get $8-9 an hour.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, tell us a little bit more about where you hunt. I've always, I don't know, I guess it depends because Alabama's kind of a tall, I won't say skinny, but, the shape of it is kind of a rectangle, I guess. And you're in the northwest part. Do you have any snakes? I've always heard it was snaky kind of places, maybe Mississippi, Alabama.
There is a few rattlesnakes, copperhead, but a lot of rattlesnakes, like the Bankhead National Forest and stuff like that.
Do you ever have to worry about them?
Huh?
Do you ever have to worry about them, or have you ever had any problems with them?
Not really. I mean, we've seen a couple on the road, but after hunting, I've never got really close to a venomous one.
Well, that's good. They spook me up. I don't like snakes a whole lot.
I like them. I like catching like chicken snakes and stuff, but I don't like them venomous ones.
Well, what are you going to do with the chicken snake when you catch it?
I'll just catch it and just let it go.
We have some good snakes here too. Yeah, a lot of those little black racers and chicken snakes and stuff. They're good snakes to have around. I don't know if this is true or not, but I had an old timer tell me one time, as long as you had a good old rat snake around, black snakes, you wouldn't have copperheads. And
yeah, them non-venomous snakes will kill venomous snakes, I've heard.
So I always leave them alone. We just let them. They just kind of hang out with us, and they don't cause us any problems. And sure enough, we don't have really. I haven't seen a copperhead around here in years, but we have a pile of black snakes. They're just everywhere.
Yeah, we have a lot of chicken snakes, a couple of king snakes, a lot of black racers and stuff. But
do y'all have armadillos down there?
Yes, armadillos, possums, getting in Greg's pen a lot.
Do the beagles run them ever? I mean, when they're young pups and stuff, do they ever run armadillos? We don't have them here yet. They're really close to us, but they're not here yet.
None of Greg's I've known of has never ran like armadillo. I've heard, but I've seen or heard a couple of around here's ran that stuff like armadillo, possums, raccoons, stuff like that.
It's just interesting to think about different parts of the country, and some people have porcupines, some people have armadillos. I mean, it's just wild what the diversity of critters we have in this country. And I remember one time I went down with some friends of mine to Mississippi and to a big coon hunt, big red-bone coon hunt, and boy, we had the biggest time. I mean, it was so much fun. But the first night, I think these boys were from Tennessee that we hunted with that night, and their dogs kept running armadillos in the ground. And their dogs they'd never seen an armadillo. I mean, they didn't have them in Tennessee, and so at least at that time, and so it was just something strange and something new for them to chase. And but after about the second night, or the second or third night, they got it straightened out, and we were good after that. Well, that's pretty interesting. Well, listen, I know I've interrupted you bass hunting, bass fishing, because when I called you, you were out bass fishing. So I know you got to go out there and hook a big one tonight. I can't wait to see a picture of that. So what's the biggest bass you ever caught?
I ain't really never measured one, but I'd say 7, 8, 9 pounds.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
It was pretty big. It was over here at Greg's daughter's house. She has a nice pond over here.
Yeah, that's a big bass. Well, listen, Nathan, is there anything that I didn't ask you about that I should have, or is there anything else that you want to cover or promote? You know, do you stud dogs, puppies, upcoming hunts, anything like that?
Not really much. I just know the World Hunt and stuff like that, the Nationals of ABC.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're leaving sometime March 10th, something around there, to go up to it.
Okay, and if people want to find out more about American Beagle Club, what's the best, or to find out about that hunt, where it is, and all the details, what's a good place for them to get more information? Do they have like a Facebook page or website or something?
Yes, sir. Facebook, it's just American Beagle Club. Facebook, it's just AmericanBeagleClub.com.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Well, Nathan, it has been a pleasure to talk to you. I've had a good time getting to know you a little bit better. Appreciate you taking time out of your evening to spend with me, and I wish you the best. I would love to call you back here in March and talk to you with your world champion Gurl dog. I hope she wins it all.
She might win it this year, hopefully. She's gotten top the last 2 years. So.
Third time's the charm, my friend.
Hopefully.
Well, you take care, Nathan. It's good talking to you.
All right, well, thank you. We'll see you.
Thank you for listening to Buff in the Rough. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to be notified when new content is available. And please send comments and suggestions to buffintherough@gmail.com.